Okay, collective, let's find out, why is this person acting like this? So whoever comes to mind when you think about why someone is acting like that, whoever's on your mind, let's find out, why are they acting like that? Why is this person acting like this? Okay, so this could be somebody who is born in July, maybe. Could be a Cancer or a Leo. Okay, this person could be born on the actual 7th. The seven is a number that they could use. Could be someone's address. Okay, but yeah, they could be a Cancer or a Leo. They could have that in their sun, moon, or rising as confirmation. And I'm getting with 7. This person could not feel lucky in life right now. They don't feel very lucky. Okay, so that's already like why this person could be acting the way they act. They don't feel lucky in life right now, right? Yeah, this person can have their guard up with you. Okay, this person could be very guarded with you. Some of you guys, this person could actually be a guard. Okay, it's confirmation. It could be like a Navy, National Guard. Okay, some type of security guard. Okay, they could do work like that. This person is definitely guarded towards you. They aren't very open towards you. Maybe this person has always been very open, too open, right? Too, receptive or something. And it's like now, maybe people were taking advantage of that, or maybe they even felt like you took advantage of that. So they kind of guarded now. They kind of got their guard up. Okay? But it doesn't have to necessarily be you, but it could be someone from their past. It could be a family member, but they could have been very open, and they're realizing like being too open isn't getting them anywhere, especially if it's like people who take advantage of their openness and their receptive energy. So they're guarded right now, okay? And that sucks, right? If you're not really the person that, caused them to have it guard up, or if you're not the person who took advantage of their openness, it's like, damn. But it's like, yeah, this person is guarded. Some of you guys, this person could have like some type of plans or goals by July, okay, around that time. Maybe they don't have time for you right now, okay? So this person that could be acting funny with you, they could maybe really not, like, maybe it's like they're not acting funny. They really could not have time for you right now, and you could maybe be taking it as they're acting funny, because I'm getting like, for some here, this person could be trying to like reach some type of milestone, complete something. They have some type of goals that they want to, accomplish by July, okay? Remember, this is timeless, so it's kind of like, if July isn't coming up for you or wherever you are, or by the time you see this, it could be like the next few months from the month you're in now, okay? But it's giving like somebody got some things they trying to get done and accomplished by a certain month. But yeah, that's why they could be also acting funny. So to you, it's coming out funny, but it's like they really are focused on accomplishing something right now. They could also feel like you're not very receptive, though, okay? Like I said, it could be people in their life that cause them to be like that, but maybe the current situation is like you're not really giving them the energy that they can, let their guard down. Sometimes it is you reflecting something, the person is just reflecting that back. So it's like you could not be very open, or you're not very receptive, so it causes this person to act that way in return. So they're guarded. Maybe you're guarded, so this person is guarded, is what I'm getting at, and that's why they could be acting funny. Some of you guys, this person could already be like in a relationship for some, okay? So if you're dealing with somebody already in a relationship, that's kind of like common sense here. This person is, giving more of their time to the person they're in a relationship with, or whoever they're married to. So if you're like a or trying to get in where you fit in, you're gonna have to respect that part, right? It's like you get what you get what you get. You get what you ask for. You want to mess with somebody who's already in a relationship, you got to deal with the fact that, like, you're not their first priority. Or even if you are, they still committed to somebody, or they still doing for somebody else, so they're still going to play both sides, okay? Something like that. I'm also getting some of you guys, this is like somebody who could work a lot, maybe, or again, like I said, they could be accomplishing a lot of goals and things right now. So maybe this person's acting funny because they can't spend time with you the way they want to. So it's like they could be mad at themselves, or they kind of upset with their selves, or like maybe their situation, okay, because they can't spend time with you like how they want to. Or it's like you are busy accomplishing goals and you are working, and it's like they are kind of fed up with the fact that you don't make time for them, spend some type of quality time with them, okay? Yeah, it's like somebody could even want to go on vacation. They could want to get away, and they could feel like maybe they just feel like they can't right now because of their circumstances. So, or it's like because of your circumstances, or because of how you're not able to, or because like you don't want to maybe go on a vacation or spend that quality time or take things further or something. This could be your person though as well with vacation. This is somebody that you are dating, you're in a relationship with, okay? And it's like this person could really want to get away with you right now. Like I said, you may not be up for it right now because you got other things going on, or you simply don't want to go on vacation. It could be your circumstances. So that could also be like what's frustrating this person, okay? And what's crazy is, I know it's like maybe things are out of even your hands, right? Because there's something about circumstances here. But that could be why they're acting very funny, okay? Why is this person acting funny with the collective? But it's really giving like somebody feels like if you don't spend time with them, spending that time with them. Why is this person acting funny? Yeah, heavy on what I just said. Somebody wants your attention as well, what I'm getting with these exclamation marks. Somebody wants your attention and you're not giving them the attention that they want. And this is why they are acting funny. It's like, you're not going to give me the attention. You know that I want attention. You know that I'm looking for your attention or reassurance, and you're not giving it to me. It's like, well, I'm gonna just act funny. It's just the energy I'm getting from this person. So yeah, these exclamations are giving bad. Like somebody, your person, whoever this is, they're like bad. Okay, that's their energy, and it's like, yeah, this is definitely somebody who could match energy. And yeah, they could really be thinking that you're acting funny, so that's why they're acting funny. This could be like a mirroring type of person. They could be a tit for tat person. But again, it is real, like how people do marry you. So this person could just be marrying you, or they do have some level of pettiness. They just feel like you're not meeting their needs or their standards at this time. So it's like, I'm gonna pull my energy back, and I'm gonna act just how you're acting. I'm gonna act funny just how I feel like you're acting funny. Something like that. This could be somebody who's very loud. Okay, loud when they talk. Okay, or they make a lot of noise even. What else? Why is this person acting like this with the collective? Yeah, they feel like you are faking on them. Like, I can't make it up. So it's like whatever energy you're giving them, this is how the person is going to give you that energy back. And this is why they're acting funny. They feel like you're moving slow. You don't really want to move things forward. Some of them, like I said, if you're like the cross watcher, and you are dealing with somebody who's in a relationship, and some of y'all, they could be acting funny because they feel like I said, some of y'all be dealing with somebody who's already dealing with someone who's already involved, and it's like they could be acting funny with you because maybe you are second guessing moving forward with this person, because maybe you figure they're not going to leave this person, they're not going to really let this person go. This could be like a baby mother, baby father situation where somebody's not letting their child's mother or child's father go, and it's like you pick that up. So you realizing like you should just kind of back off, or you should pull your energy back, because maybe they're not letting you know what it is. Because maybe this person did feed you some BS, like they were gonna leave their person, or but again, some of y'all, you cool with being the third party, so you just gotta take it how it resonates. But I just feel like if you are a cross watcher here and you are messing with someone, and you're trying to figure out why they're acting funny, and they are already involved, it's like they're acting funny because you pulled back your energy, because you're realizing that this person is not like really taking you serious, or again, they're not leaving whoever they're already with. And that is cracking me up, because it's like the nerve, especially though if this was somebody telling you that they were going to break up with their person. But if they weren't saying that cross watcher, that's on you. Okay, you don't want that's a little delulu. But yeah, let's not act like that isn't the case sometimes too. But if this person did tell you something like that and they didn't leave, so you decided to maybe leave, you're like, I'm done being a third party to your situation, that's why they're acting funny, okay? Because they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted the both of y'all, and it's like they sold you a dream because they're not leaving their situation, and because you're like faking on them, well, they taking it as like you faking on them, you put your energy back. That is why they're acting funny, okay? Maybe they feel like you are very aggressive or very loud. Like I said, this could even be confirmations of who this person is, the type of person they are. But you could also be very loud, very aggressive. Maybe you cuss a lot, or cuss at this person, very maybe aggressive when you talk to this person. Though I want to say the word more so aggressive, right? Is what I'm getting with those exclamation marks. And that's why this person could be acting funny. They could not like, the way you come off to them. Okay. Yeah, somebody feels like you take your time, you move too slow, okay? So this could also have to do with money, okay? So I'm getting I'm already picking up different messages. Somebody here, like this person could be pocket watching you, and they feel like maybe this is a situation where you share responsibilities with this person, and they could be pocket watching you. Maybe they could see that you got some money, or maybe they don't know if you got some money, but they could feel like you don't help them or something. Like I said, you could share responsibilities, so they could feel like you don't help them financially, or you be taking advantage of them financially, okay? And so, they acting funny because of that. It's like, because again, this is all gonna be like they're acting funny because of the things that you're kind of doing that's making them feel as though they gotta act funny. But they feel like you're funny acting for like either trying to take advantage of their their money, their pockets, or not, or taking advantage in a way where you're not playing your part, doing your part. Like I said, because y'all can share responsibilities. This could even be a situation where you owe somebody money, so that's why they're acting funny, okay? But it's like this person could want more help from you financially, or they could want you to just do your part, play your part, whatever part you have to play financially to, play your part, pay your half. And they feel like you just could be repping them off in some type of way financially. Some of them can feel like you're all about money, okay? Like again, like I said, some of y'all you're the one like accomplishing goals and trying to get things done by a certain timeline, a certain you got like some type of deadline, or that you want to have things accomplished. And so you're focused on your goals, your dreams, your money, your career stability, and they see that as you acting funny, because like you could maybe prioritize again your work, money, all those type of things before this person, or you don't at least include them as as one of your priorities, and that is why they acting funny. Or they could feel like that's the only value you hold. Maybe they feel like you only talk about money, you're only for money. Money is maybe even running you. They feel like you're money driven even. So maybe they feel like they just can't even like relate to you because you are like so money hungry or greedy even, right? So yeah, they could feel like that, money is just the only thing you really care about. Like, I mean, like, other than any other things in life, they just feel like money is all you talk about, or you think about, or you really are even around them for. So yeah, somebody here too could want to work with you is what I'm getting, but they feel like you don't really want to work with them, or you're taking your slow time to try and collaborate and get, link up with them and work together. Somebody wants to work with you here, and it's like you could be iffy about working with whoever this is, but maybe this is a money hungry type of person. So you kind of just like, I don't know, you taking your time, but somebody could want you to like move faster when it comes to collaborating or working together, opening a business together. Somebody wants you to move faster with that. Somebody wants to work with you. Okay, they feel like y'all can make big money together, but again, you may know the type of person this is, and you may be more of a cautious person before, getting into contracts and collaborating and working with people, etc. So yeah, it definitely has to do with money too. And then I got soulmate. Okay, so this could also be a situation, like I said, this person can be already involved, right? But you could be the one involved, right? You could be the one involved, and this person that you're dealing with outside of whatever you got going on, your third party, whoever you dealing with on the side, which would be this person that's acting funny, which you come to the reading about, and they could be acting funny because, like I said, something about whether it's you or them, but somebody won't leave the other person, right? So they're acting funny because you won't leave your person for them. Okay? And it's given like with soulmate here, maybe you are with your right person, or maybe they are with their right person, which is their soulmate. But because again, you aren't leaving your soulmate for this person, they're acting funny. Or it's like, because it's just as simple as somebody wants somebody to leave their person, or whoever they're already involved with, whoever they're already married to. Take it how it resonates. On the other hand, it's like somebody could be acting funny because maybe somebody wants a soulmate, right? So maybe, because again, y'all have to take it how it resonates. This person that's acting funny could be whoever, it's whoever pop up in y'all mind. It's whoever, you got in your life or whatever, right? Could be one, could be multiple people, but it's like this person could want a soulmate, right? This is somebody who's ready to meet their person already, okay? This is not somebody who wants to keep playing around and just dealing with anybody, okay? And it's not like it's no pressure either with this person, but this person just wants somebody that they could relate to on a soul level. They're ready for somebody who, is on the same wave as them, wants the same things as them, somebody they feel on a soul level, which is like a soulmate, somebody they are connected with deeply, soul-wise. This is somebody who is looking for their soulmate, and maybe whoever, you the viewer, if maybe you don't want something serious, or maybe they don't see you as somebody who's their soulmate. And remind you, they're looking for their soulmate though, okay? And so that's why they could be acting funny. They feel like it's time for them to be with their soulmate, or it's time for them to start dating the people who are serious just like they are serious, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate, but it's like they do want their soulmate, or they want something serious. They want somebody, or like I said, they could just want somebody they really feel on a soul level, right? The soulmate could be your friend too. This could be somebody who just wants a real friend. But somebody's looking for something deeper, because whenever you see the word soul, that's something just a little bit more deeper than the average surface level type of connection. So somebody just wants that soul connection, a soul bond. their soulmates, or they want their actual person, somebody who is serious, somebody they could do life with, somebody they could see them dealing with in the long run. And maybe you as the viewer, you're just not coming off like that. You're not giving them the energy that you are like a soulmate, that you don't maybe give soulmate vibe. And maybe they genuinely feel like you're not a soulmate. They don't feel you on that type of level. And this is plain. This is why they're acting funny. They want a soulmate. Meanwhile, it's something that you could just, and whether you know or not, it's just something you're giving off that doesn't give like you are their soulmate. So that is why they're kind of coming off funny. Okay, you could just be somebody that maybe just want to have a good time, or you come off like a friend even, right? You come off like a friend, like one of the bros. You know, you just come off like somebody who's too in and out even, right? You, like with stalling here, you could be somebody who just could not know what they want. So you're very much in and out. You're very inconsistent acting, and that's just not like what they're more so looking for. Regardless, somebody is looking for that deeper type of connection, and they don't feel like they could get that from you, okay? It's just the vibe they get from you is like you're not their soulmate, or you don't act like somebody who is serious, or you don't give like somebody they could really relate to and feel on a soul level, something like that, okay? And this is why, yeah. And then clarity, it's like I said, something about somebody just not feeling like you give them any type of clarity, okay? They don't feel, and like I said, regardless of the situations here, somebody regardless doesn't feel like you give them clarity, okay? Somebody doesn't feel like you give them clarity. And again, something about, you know, people, they just want that clarity, okay? And they just feel like, and I'm just getting like this type of person, they're not going to be able to give you any clarity until they have clarity, okay? They're going to just keep acting funny until they feel like you're not acting funny, or until they meet that person who doesn't seem to act funny, they won't act funny. So yeah, heavy on this person being like a mirror. They mirror people, or they are like a tit for tat type of person. I'm gonna only do what you do type of person, okay? I'm only gonna go as far as you go, or I'm only gonna give as much as you give. And since I'm mentioning that, that also gives reciprocity. Like I said, something about what you guys sharing responsibilities, but in that sense, it could be reciprocity. Like this person is acting funny because they feel like you just don't give like they give. They want somebody, and that's right. And isn't that what we're saying? I really feel like soulmate energy is somebody who's going to kind of not necessarily, but again, most of the time you and somebody are soulmates. Y'all definitely have that level of like reciprocity. That's what makes it like a soulmate. But regardless here, they do want that type of reciprocity, okay? And they feel like they don't get that with you. They feel like you just don't give them that same energy that they give you in regards to everything regarding the connection. They could feel like they're doing everything. They're putting in way more than you're putting in, and they want reciprocity. They're looking for somebody who can give them reciprocity, and that is why they are acting funny, okay? Some of y'all here, this person can make about 6 figures, okay? Or they can make good money for their job, for their career, what they do. Some of you guys, this is your soulmate, okay, that you are inquiring about. Like I said, somebody could be a guard here, a security guard, a National Guard, work in the Army even with that. Some of y'all, somebody is on vacation at this time. Doesn't have to be like an actual vacation. But yeah, whether you or this person, but somebody could just be like, have a lot of time off or something. Again, we had Cancer, Leo energy. Somebody could be born on the 7th, born in July. This is somebody you could have went on a vacation with yourself, okay? Y'all could have went on vacation with this person as confirmation as well. Somebody could also use a lot of like exclamation marks when they're texting, when they're writing, okay, as well. Okay, heavy Aries energy here, okay? Heavy Aries energy. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, heavy Capricorn, heavy Aries. Somebody could also be a Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, heavy Pisces, heavy Virgo, and heavy Libra, okay? Somebody could be born on the 9th, the 1st, the 10th, the 2nd, the 4th, the 2nd, okay? These could be somebody's placements. They could have this in their big three, this person, or they could be born on these dates, okay? Or you could even have some of these placements be born on these birth dates or birth months, okay? But this is definitely placements that are standing out as to who this person is that is acting funny with you, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.